Salute, salute, salute. What's happening? So, Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, right? I was listening to an interview today on the Last Stand podcast with Brian Custer, and he did an interview with Alycia Baumgarnder, and he asked her a question. He asked her whether or not she was concerned that her looks, if she was afraid that her looks would be in the way or eclipse or overshadow her boxing abilities, her boxing skills, where would people just look at her for her how attractive she is. And I thought about that question. She answered it slick. She real slick. I like her. I like the way she answers questions. She's polished, and you know what I'm saying, she got a nice little IQ on her. She can, you know what I'm saying, she can hold her own. And she does a better job doing interviews than most. Okay, look, this video, I don't want to stretch it out too long. This is what I'm saying. This is what trips me out. He asked her a question like, do you think your looks will eclipse your boxing skills? Because she's beautiful and she's attractive, and she does like modeling, and you know what I'm saying, when she does her weigh-ins, man, she's showing off all of her hard work and everything like that. And when he asked her that, at first I didn't think nothing about it. I'm like, yeah, that's a decent question. Like, I wonder if she is concerned that her looks might you know, kind of eclipse or kind of get in the way of her boxing skills, where people just not look at her boxing skills and just focus in on her looks. I thought the same damn thing. But then when I sat there and thought about it, because I was waiting, I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what's so fucking crazy to me? And I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get out the way. When it comes to boxing, and it comes to men boxing, from the beginning of time all the way up until present day, it's always been where it's selling sex. Even though it's a sport and it's boxing and it's a bloodlust and it's brutal and it's skills and it's this and it's that and it's knockouts and blah 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 blah. At the end of the day, when you're talking about a boxer and trying to market him and make him pound for pound, or make him the world champion, or make him where everybody want to come see him fight, usually it's based about his looks, how attractive he is, how much muscle he got. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch some old fights back in the day and listen to commentators. You know, they're starting to get a sweat. You can see the sweat rolling off the champion's back, and you can see all the muscles and the ripples, and he's chiseled, and it's like, that's why I like watch fights and turn down the commentating to this day. Because it's like you going a little bit into too much definition and detail about this dude looks. I remember even like watching like documentaries on Mayweather back in the day, watching him come up. And I remember when he was with Bob Arum, and Bob Arum would be like, oh, he has such a nice smile, and he's so attractive, and you know, and I'm like, this is what it always will be when it comes to boxing. Even when it came to men, even when it comes to even like you motherfuckers be not, I don't want to say nothing about YouTubers or nothing. I'm just saying this shit go hand in hand with the sport. When you look a certain way, they exploit that shit. Listen, even now, look at like Shakur Stevenson. They can't just talk about the man's skills. They got to talk about his dimples. They got to talk about how attractive his smile is, and if you talk about Deontay Wilder or you talk about Anthony Joshua, all this shit still be this huge, big sex symbol type of a fucking. Boxing always be like, yeah, he can box too. He got the skills to pay the bills too. But look at the way he looks. Look at his muscles. Look at his six pack. Look at his back. Look at his this. Look at his legs. Look at his calves. Look at his wrists. Look at his hands. So when Alycia Baumgarnder, a beautiful woman, do some little modeling with her little, you know what I'm saying, body popping out, it's a question whether or not her beauty will eclipse her boxing. I just found that to be peculiar. That's my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I like Alycia Baumgarnder, man. That girl is bad. Salute.